Yes. All right, record should reflect you at a bench conference in this case. You ready to proceed? You may.
I am, Your Honor, and I'm going to be using the projector for the first handful.
Or you have to let us know when.
So I'm going to call my first witness, Detective Erskine.
Sir, please come forward to be sworn.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
See, state and spell your first and last name for the record.
Detective Kyle Erskine, Kyleerskine.
All right, you may inquire.
Thank you for your name, your current occupation,
Detective with Pittsfield Township Police.
and how long have you been so employed?
23 years.
And was that your assignment back in June of 2021?
Correct.
And did you somehow become involved into the investigation of the death of a Daryl Banks?
I did.
And that's going to be Deryl. Banks is Banks. How did you become involved in that investigation?
We were notified via radio that a shooting occurred on the parking lot of Ichiban, and I responded to the scene to assist with the investigation.
Do you recall what street the Ichiban is located on?
It's on Washington.
Okay, and what township or city is that in?
Pittsfield Township, County of Washington, State of Michigan.
Thank you. Do you recall what date that was that you were out
June
there?
16th, 2021.
Did you physically respond to the Ichiban location on that date?
I did.
Okay. What, if anything, did you see when you got there?
When I arrived on scene, the parking lot had been secured off by officers on scene for beginning processing of the scene. And at that point, I began to canvass the area for a possible video.
Okay, and that was gonna, it brings me to my next question. What were some of the roles and responsibilities that you took on as an investigating officer?
That was my initial role.
Okay. Did you end up obtaining any kind of security footage from any of the nearby businesses or other establishments?
I did.
Okay, what places did you go to as a part of that investigation?
I went to the Dollar General.
Okay, did you speak to some employees over at the Dollar General?
I did.
And did they end up playing some footage for you?
They did.
And were you able to obtain that footage?
I was.
Okay. Did you go to any other establishments in the nearby area?
I did.
How many different vehicles were you able to determine how many vehicles were involved?
I was.
How many?
Great.
Can you tell me types and colors?
There was a black Cadillac driven by the victim, a red Dodge Journey, and then a Chrysler 300.
Silver in color. Okay. Were you able to track their locations before and after the incident had occurred?
I was.
And how did you do that?
Through viewing all the surveillance video.
How far in each direction were you able to obtain footage of each of these different vehicles?
I can't give an exact time frame. I would say we had different varying lengths of video that we received from each location. Yeah, I can't give an exact.
Okay. Nonetheless, were you able to review those footage, that video footage?
I was.
Were you able to determine anything noticeable about that Chrysler 300 silver in color?
I was.
What was that?
There was identifiable damage to the right front of that vehicle.
Okay. I'm about to play some footage from that Dollar General. You've had an opportunity to review that before court today.
Yes.
And in reviewing it, does that appear to be fair and accurate to the footage that you had collected from the Dollar General?
Yes.
Okay.
I hate to interrupt, but we have stipulated to the woman at the Dollar General does not have to be here for purposes of prelim exam to have the chain of custody.
All right.
Thank you. I'm going to move to admit what's going to be People's Exhibit number 1, the video.
There's no objection to that admission.
No,
All right.
for purposes of the prelim exam.
Understood. Exhibit 1 is admitted.
Okay. You can see the screen in front of you.
Yes.
Is it on that screen that's in
It's on
front of
the
you?
screen.
Oh, perfect. All right. And this is the video footage that you were able to collect from the Dollar General.
It is.
Can you, before I play this video, and if you want to refer to the video screen that's behind you, can you tell me where the Ichiban is in relation to this video?
The Ichiban would be, we're looking southbound from the Dollar General into the parking lot. There is a roadway separating. If you see the subject walking.
Yep.
In the middle of the screen. Between the subject and closer, there was a dividing roadway. Behind that subject, where they're currently at approximately, would be the entrance to the parking lot for the Ichiban. The Ichiban would then be that parking lot behind that person would be utilized for the Ichiban. As the building that you can see in the upper right-hand corner of the video contains the Ichiban.
So you see where that tree is amongst those parked cars on the right side of the screen?
Yes,
Is that building where the Ichiban is?
that's correct.
Okay. All right. Detective Erskine, that's the relevant portion of the Dollar General video that you collected?
Correct.
Okay. I don't have any other questions for this witness at this point in time.
Cross-examination.
No questions.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Detective. You may step down. Call your next one.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm going to call Jay Thomas. I've got some in there.
And please come forward and be sworn.
See, raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. See, state and spell your first and last name, correct?
J. Thomas, J. H-O-A.
All right. Thank you. All right. You may inquire.
Thank you. Jay, thank you so much for being here today. Got your name. Can you tell me how old you are? Are you familiar with a subject by the name of Daryl Banks? And how did you know Mr. Banks? Okay. And how long did you know him? And I want to turn your attention to June 16th of 2021. Remember that day? What was your relationship to Mr. Banks on that date? Okay. Do you remember going to the Ichiban located on Washtenaw that day? Okay. Silly question, I know, but do you recall why you went to the Ichiban that day? Okay. Do you recall about what time you were there? Can you tell me, was it morning, afternoon? Okay, so sometime in the afternoon. Tell me about arriving at the Ichiban.
I came back out and I went to the bathroom and then tried to leave.
Okay.
Your Honor, I can barely hear.
Yeah. You're gonna have to speak up, ma'am, but also, Mr. Vincent, if you needed some equipment we can amplify that sound if it becomes a problem, but either way.
She just spoke up a little bit.
All right, if you can. I realize it might be difficult, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. When you went to the Ichiban with Mr. Banks, was it to eat in, take out? Okay, but you went inside of the establishment?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall what kind of car Mr. Banks was driving that day?
Black Cadillac.
All right. Tell me about leaving the Ichiban that day.
We were pulling out right there, a car pulled up and they almost hit us in the car. So they came up to the car, two guys came up to the car, one on this side, one on the other. They kind of got into an argument. And one of them was like, just go on about your day. He said, I don't have to.
I'm going to pause you right there. Do you recall, there's like the parking lot area of the Ichiban and the rest of that plaza, and then there's the main street, Washtenaw. Do you recall which way you guys were exiting?
That way.
Okay, like towards the plaza?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you recall the type or anything about the car that you almost got into an accident with?
I don't.
Do you remember what color, what type of vehicle it was?
White.
Okay. Was it it was an SUV? Okay. And all right. This collision, who's driving?
Direct.
And where are you in the car?
Passenger seat.
Front passenger seat, rear passenger seat, something.
Correct.
Front passenger seat. Is there anybody else in the car?
No.
Okay. Was there anything noticeable to you about that white colored vehicle?
No.
Okay. You indicated that two individuals came towards the car.
Yes.
Are those two different individuals other than
Yes.
Mr. Banks?
Yes.
Did Mr. Banks ever get out of the car?
No.
Okay. And you said there was one on one side and one on the other. Can you explain what you mean by one side or the other?
One on the driver's side and one on the passenger side.
Like one on your side and one on the driver's side?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that. You indicated that somebody had said something. Who is he? Who is that person talking to?
The ground was talking to me was outside of the car.
Okay. And what's the next thing that you recall happening from there?
From there, they were going back and forth. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember the person outside of the day was like, just go on about your day. And the girl was like, I don't have to. I'm not for it.
Okay. So this conversation goes on. Then what happens?
Then the person on the driver's side started shooting.
Okay.
So that I can be clear, ma'am, the person saying, go about your day, which side were they on?
The driver's side.
That was the person on the driver's side. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay. Do you remember, was that individual like towards the front of the car, the driver's side window, rear of the vehicle?
The driver's side window.
Okay. And you said, what did he start doing?
He started shooting.
How many, can you walk us through that scenario? What was happening? How many shots did you hear?
At least 5.
Okay. Is it all from one person?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever see the firearm used?
It was so quick.
Fair. I'm just wondering, do you know if it was a pistol, rifle, something different? If you know. If you don't know, I don't want you to.
I don't know.
Okay. How long did that, you said it was very quick. How long did that happen for?
Objection, the witness just said it very quick.
Overruled. She can answer it if she can.
About 5 minutes.
From front to end, from the start to the end?
It had to be not even 20 minutes.
Okay. What's the next thing that you hear or see?
The next thing is we're driving to the hospital. I'm hit. He drove himself to the hospital.
Who said that?
Daryl.
Okay. And where do you guys end up going?
St. Jude's.
St.
The hospital nearby, I'm not sure.
Okay. And how did you guys get there?
He drove. Daryl drove himself.
Okay. Do you recall what the path of travel was? How he got from the Ichiban to the
It's just
hospital?
around the corner, so it's not very far.
Okay. And how familiar are you with the Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti, Pittsfield area?
I'm not very familiar with it,
Okay.
but I know it's not too far from Ichiban Hospital.
Okay. All right. What happens when you guys get to the hospital?
When we get to the hospital, I get out, tell the workers he's shot. They run outside, they take him to the back.
Okay. When you're when you're outside at that point, did you have an opportunity to view his Cadillac?
Yes,
Did you see any damage to the car?
yes, it was blood holes everywhere.
And I know again this might seem silly, but were there any bullet holes in the Cadillac before going to the Ichiban that day?
No,
Did you ever see Mr. Banks with the firearm?
no,
Okay. Did you recognize any of the people from the parking lot with Mr. Banks as being in the courtroom today?
yes,
Okay. Um, is that person seated at one of the tables?
yes,
Okay. Do you recognize him as being on the driver's side of the vehicle?
yes,
Is that the person who fired those five or more shots?
yes.
Okay. Um, can you just tell us what that person's wearing in the courtroom?
Green,
Your Honor, for the record, the witnesses identified the defendant.
Record shall so reflect without objection.
Ultimately, do you become aware of what happens to Mr. Banks?
he didn't make it.
Okay. Ms. Thomas, I don't have, you know what, I'm going to play this video for you again, just briefly.
Ma'am, are you all right? You want me to break or anything?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
You're okay. Did you want some water or something? You're good? Okay, go ahead, Mr. Chairman.
Your Honor, again, with the court's assistance, if I could play the video again.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just saw it for just a second there. There we go. Thank you. All right. All right, Ms. Thomas, I'm going to play this video, and then can you just let me know when you think you recognize the Cadillac?
Mhm.
It gets a little choppy. I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to pause it here. Do you recognize any of the vehicles at this point in time?
Mhm.
What was your response? I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yes? Oh,
Thank you, Your Honor. Which vehicle do you recognize as
the
being?
300,
Which one's the 300? Is that the?
the one that just pulled up, is it?
Sorry, I'm going to back up for just a second. Let me start. At this point in time, do you see Mr. Banks?
Mhm. Oh, yeah, the Cadillac.
Yep. And where is that on the screen? Is it at
The one
the
that's pulling out,
reversing out?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Whoa, I'm not 100. Okay.
I should reflect that video is jumping around.
Yeah, fair. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I think you've already identified the Cadillac, but now there's another car in the frame. Do you recognize that vehicle?
Yeah.
And what vehicle?
The 300,
Okay. Is that the car that you previously identified as the white SUV?
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't remember the exact.
Viewing this video, does it refresh your recollection?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Your Honor, with that, I don't have it. Hold on just a second. Yeah. All right. I want to just bring your attention back. You said that there was one on the driver's side of the vehicle and one on the passenger side of the vehicle. How certain are you that that's exactly how it went out? That it played out?
It was almost 4 years ago.
Yep.
I can't remember exactly what position. I know that they walked up. One was on my side, one was on his side.
Okay. I'm going to play the video just to see if that refreshes your recollection.
Objection, Your Honor. She's answered that question twice. Prosecutor's doing his best to change her testimony. This video has been shown. She's
I'm going to
testified.
sustain the objection. She's testified to what she knows. She's also qualified in that it was 4 years ago.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I don't have any other questions for this witness at this point in time.
All right. Vincent, Cross,
No questions, Your Honor.
you have no questions? All right. Thank you. You may step down.
Your Honor, may she be excused?
Any objection?
None.
This witness is excused.
Thanks for that.
Call your next witness.
One of our witnesses has an attorney that's supposed to be here, but I haven't seen that attorney yet. So run out to the hallway to see if I saw them.
Sir, come forward to be sworn.
See, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. See, state and spell your first and last name for the record.
Leonard.
Mr. Mullen, thank you for being here today. You have previously testified in a matter, and I think you've been given some form of immunity agreement with my office. Is that right?
So the paperwork says that I'm
Okay, but you've had an opportunity to speak to an attorney about that agreement and prior to your previous testimony. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I appreciate you being here today. We have your name. How old are you?
36.
And are you familiar? I'm just going to go through a couple names real quick. Are you familiar with someone by the name of Kathy Gray?
Yes.
And does she have a nickname? Libby ish?
Ish.
Okay. Are you also familiar with a Nia Lee? I'm sorry if I got that wrong.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. How do you say the name? Miss Lee? Oh, Nia. Okay. And are you familiar with somebody by the name of Marvin Sullivan?
Yes.
Okay. Is that somebody who you see in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Okay. Just tell me what he's wearing and if he's seated at a table or not.
See you at the table right there. Johnson.
Okay. Any common nicknames that you're aware of for Mr. Sullivan?
I call him Drew.
Greedy? Are you familiar with the Ichiban restaurant on Washtenaw here in Washtenaw County? Okay. Do you recall going there back in June of 2021?
I go there often. I visit that restaurant.
Okay. Do you
Say that again, sir. You need to speak up.
I frequent that restaurant.
Okay. If you just keep your voice up, that'll pick it up, but.
do you recall what kind of car you were driving back in June of 2021?
Yeah, I showed me the Chrysler 300,
Yep. Do you recall what color it was?
brownish, silverish, goldish.
The matter that we talked about, there was a day that you were going to the Ichiban and you were meeting other people, right?
Yeah,
Do you remember how many people you were supposed to be meeting?
I don't.
Okay. Do you remember how you got there?
I drove.
Is that same vehicle, that 300?
Yes,
Who else was in the car with you?
my girlfriend and children
Okay. And who is your girlfriend?
at the time, Shalani, Washington,
And how many kids?
2
What are their ages?
minors.
Yeah. Like toddlers, maybe a little older.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks. Do you recall there being some kind of an incident that occurred at that Ichiban?
yeah.
What was the first thing that you remember happening when you got to the Ichiban?
Remember a guy almost hit my car. I don't know like exactly how it happened, but some type of incident, whatever it was, an accident.
Okay. That Ichiban is placed kind of like out on its own in that plaza, is that right?
Oh, like I connected to the other
Right.
establishments. Yeah.
Did this happen on the front side of the building or the rear side of the building, this almost accident?
I guess you can say the side of the building.
Okay. Fair. Like that's kind of like a blind turn there, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. There was not a crash though, right?
No.
Okay. What's the next thing that happens after that near collision?
After I parked the vehicle, the gentleman who was driving the Cadillac reversed and approached angrily, asking, he didn't really say, I don't really remember what the conversation was, but
He was upset. And when I say upset, we can agree he was angry. Okay. When you parked your car, you said that he had to reverse. Am I led to believe that you had to park behind him then?
yeah,
So he reversed back to you to where your car was. Okay. Does he ever get out of the car? Okay. All right. So you guys or he's at least yelling at you. What's the next thing that happens at that point in time?
He insinuates in the fact that I'm not gonna be able to.
I'm sorry.
He tells me that I'm not gonna be able to go into the restaurant and enjoy my meal, that I have to get out of there, one way or another.
Okay. All right. So what happens
That
next?
you have to get out of where? Out of,
The parking lot of the restaurant. He said I'm not gonna be able to go into the restaurant and enjoy a meal with my girlfriend and my children.
got it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So what happens next?
After that, he starts like gesturing and fidgeting around the car. First he's eating his food, then he put the food down, picked up the cell phone, put the cell phone down, told me I wasn't gonna be able to go into the restaurant and enjoy the meal with my girlfriend and my children. Next thing you know, after he's fidgeting, I'm focused on him, but I'm scared for my life at this point.
Fair enough. I'm going to pause you right there. Okay. Where are you in relation to the car at this point in time?
I'm outside, it's a window.
His window.
Like, probably about 6 feet or so from his car.
The driver's side window?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there at this point in time anybody with you in the parking lot?
To my knowledge, I was out there by myself.
Okay. At some point in time, does anybody join you in that parking lot?
I don't remember somebody joining me. From the video you guys showed, informed me that somebody was there. Then, yeah, but I don't remember somebody.
Okay. All right. So what's the
But
next?
your car, there were only 4 people,
Yes, sir.
right? You, your girlfriend, and 2 kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Did any of those people get out and come out into the parking lot
I don't remember anybody getting up.
from the 300?
Anybody getting up.
Okay. And what about, was there another car that was supposed to be, that you were supposed to be meeting with there?
There was supposed to be more people coming, but I don't know what they were driving.
Okay. Do you know who those other people were that you were at least anticipating? I'm not sure if it's the entire party or part of the party, whatever.
I anticipated, maybe Marvin.
Okay. And so then what happens next?
After he told me I wasn't gonna be able to go in the restaurant, got to visiting room. Shots rang off and. Excuse me.
That's
Shots
fine.
rang off and, that's pretty much it.
Did you have a firearm in your possession at that point in time?
I don't really remember. I'm gonna lie. I'm saying I don't recall having a fire.
Okay. Did you fire any shots?
Oh, before you enter, he had counsel.
He did for that prior hearing.
And your attorney's not here today.
Yeah, it didn't.
Well, hold on a second. You were presented with some type of an agreement.
What?
Well, some papers that you talked about when you first came in.
Subpoena?
No, there was, Mr. Emmons asked you a question about an immunity agreement.
Yeah.
And you said there were some papers or something that you were given, but nothing was signed.
Yeah.
Okay. You wish to be, I'm not sure what the testimony is going to be, to have an attorney represent.
Yes.
You have an attorney, or
I think
you do? Do you know where they are?
they're based out of Detroit, Michigan.
Do you know who is it?
Wyatt Harris.
Wyatt Harris? All right.
Can I approach the counsel briefly?
Sure. Young man, did you want to try to reach the attorney or? Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a recess. I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. If, however, you've indicated to the court that you want to be represented by counsel. If, however, I'm somewhat informed, and I'm not trying to get into anybody's attorney-client, that Mr. Harris may not be representing you beyond where he represented you before. Okay, I don't know that to be the case. That's what I may be informed of. If that's the case, you need to let the court know. We will try to arrange so that you can at least speak with an attorney prior to any further testimony. Okay? All right. Very good. You may step down. He can go back. Court's going to stand in recess. I'm going to let my let somebody from the prosecutor's office or my bailiff know once you've reached Mr. Harris. All right. Thank you.